together at TVFCU.
Nothing like making your Saturday plans on a Monday, but the truth is we're going to help you make plans for the whole week because this is a big week at UTC. It is homecoming week, which is why Andrea Lyons is here in her blue and gold. Great to see you.
It is so good to see you. Thank you for having us.
I am thrilled to have all three of you because you're going to kind of run the gamut of what to talk about. Homecoming week, clearly a big week for the students. We've got Davion Hall and Wendy Jang, who we're going to talk to. They're on the committee, I guess, for homecoming week. But for the alumni, and there are so many here in town and across the country, it's a big week for them too, Andrea.
It absolutely is, and it's a special time for us. Our theme is Viva Moc Vegas. Long live the Mocs. We are coming out of a very challenging time period, and the students and all of our Mocs family has been very resilient. So this is celebrating a party with a purpose, if you will. But yeah, there are activities coming up. Homecoming week is actually October 23rd through 30th. Okay. So we're excited about that. We'll kick it off with a pep rally, which the students will talk about. But for alumni, we've got an event called UTC After Dark on the 28th of October. It's an evening tour of campus, and it ends with a cocktail reception outside under a tent. So we're going to have fun there. We've got on-campus tours, we've got our golf tournament that Friday, and a huge tailgate on Saturday for alumni.
So in case you heard Andrea very politely correct me on the air, I'll step into it for you. I'm back from a week's vacation myself, so my calendar's all messed up in my head. This is not your week. It begins the 23rd. So, Davion, you're on the committee, right, for all the for the homecoming fun?
Yes.
So you're a junior there at the school.
Yes, ma'am. So
Go ahead.
Monday we have in the pep rally, as Andrea said, and then we have in Monday before the pep rally having a sweets and treats for Vegas themed desserts, and then Tuesday we're having a dual movie night on Chamberlain, and then Wednesday we're having a casino night. So yeah, so we're doing some things we're doing, and Wendy can tell you the rest of what we're doing.
Okay, Wendy, you're the senior. You're the short timer now.
I am. Thursday we're having lawn games with the HHEP department, and then Saturday we're having our game day event, our game day tailgate. We are playing Furman, and the athletic department will also have some events in the field.
So let me ask you something. You, Davion, are from Knoxville. You are from right here in Chattanooga,
Yes.
Wendy. So would this be a good week for students who are juniors and seniors in high school right now to think about coming on campus and kind of getting a sense of what the student life is like at UTC?
Yes, they can feel the spirit on homecoming because everybody's happy for homecoming. We didn't have a real homecoming last year, so everybody's back on campus, and so we're trying to have fun. We're trying to eat some desserts and watch some movies. Just have some fun on campus.
Well, I think it's interesting because you can both offer a different perspective. So for you, UTK was right in your own backyard growing up, yet you didn't choose to go there. For you, Wendy, UTC was in your backyard. I think a lot of people here in town used to think that maybe it would just be like an extension of high school, but being there on campus has its own different feel.
It does. I'm super excited about the actual game day because, like Davion said, it's our first homecoming since pre-COVID, and it's actually I love the tradition that UTC has, so it's super fun to see everyone there.
Let me ask you something as the alumni person here. Is there a challenge for you when you're reaching out to alumni, especially those who maybe graduated 15, 20 years ago, because the school has changed, and so for them, walking on campus might not feel as familiar, but it's so fantastic.
It is. It's very exciting. I'm an alumnus as well, and I'm from Chattanooga. So growing up here around the campus, going to campus, and then coming back to work there and seeing how much it has grown. We've got over 67,000 active alumni, and over half of them still live within the viewing area. So to be able to encourage them to come back, that's why we're offering those alumni tours on the Friday before homecoming, giving people an opportunity to see, Lupton Library is now Lupton Hall. There's a restaurant in Lupton. We used to have to sneak food in. Now you can come in and actually dine in Lupton and see this beautiful new renovated facility on campus that was once our library.
Talk about the importance, maybe, I could be wrong here, but of UTC's business school and the notoriety of it within Chattanooga's local efforts to become more and more a location for small business development.
Absolutely. And of course, Chattanooga's the gig city. So when you've got startups coming into the community, whatever you're doing, this is one of the greatest cities to start your business, and to have the Rollins College of Business in Chattanooga at UTC. The alumni in the community who have graduated from that college have come back and rallied around it. There's an organization called the Smile Fund. It's the Student Managed Investment Learning Experience, and they have been given $250,000 to invest.
Oh, wow.
And that has gone around the world. They've won awards all around the country. People around the world know about the Smile Fund at UTC because of the Gary W. Rollins College of Business. So yes, if you're not getting reinvested in your alma mater, you're missing out big time.
Okay, yet Davion here is a political science major, right?
ma'am.
You, Wendy, are an exercise science major. You'll head off to grad school. So y'all are taking advantage of other great departments that the university has to offer. Do you remember your first experience on campus when you came to tour?
Yeah, I remember. It was like you said, from Knoxville, and UTK is like a huge campus, so it's like a whole different city in Knoxville. But when I came to tour UTC, I saw like the medium size of it and how everybody interacted with each other, and so it was more like a family thing than UTK as like a huge school.
Right.
So that's what drew me to UTC.
It's not a metropolis.
Yeah.
And then what about for you, Wendy? Because where'd you go to high school here?
I went to Marion County High
Okay.
School, so it's really small. And compared to UTC, UTC is pretty big compared to where I'm from. So like, I wanted to go to a bigger school to enjoy like the college experience. But then like when I went to Chattanooga and I went toward UTC, to me it felt like it was like I could make a purpose of myself, even though it is rather smaller than most colleges.
I think it's done a great job too architecturally of blending and holding on to that romantic collegiate feel that the older buildings have, but it's got some modern conveniences thrown in. So if you've got a student who's not quite sure if they want to have kind of that rural Ohio fall leaf feel to their college experience, but they want to be not far away from mom and dad, it's got the best of both.
Oh, it certainly was for me. I was, 20 minutes away from home if I needed her, but I had the full college experience because I lived on campus. So yeah, and I think the residence halls, the way they've been remodeled and updated, they rival any of the larger schools anywhere in the country.
So if you head down Fraser Avenue, chances are this week you're going to see lots of blue and gold in the windows. If you're thinking about going to homecoming this Saturday on the 30th.
Yes.
Got my dates right. You've got plenty of time to shop for something blue and gold to go and proudly cheer on your Mocs. If you've got a prospective student, even if they're not thinking about it yet, come check out the fun on campus. And if they go to the website, can they see the full itinerary?
Yes, they will be able to see that. Two sites actually at utc.edu/homecoming. And for you alumni out there, don't forget about alumni.utc.edu for a full listing of alumni activities to register and come on and join us.
And is the projected score in the game on Saturday going to be UTC 51, Furman nothing?
We're going to win the game. That's all that matters. We're going to win the game.
They rocked it this past weekend against ETSU,
Yeah,
so we are
Mocs.
seriously all about Go Mocs.
Okay, we don't have any pom-poms, but go
Mocs.
Mocs. Check out the two websites they mentioned, and best of luck to all three of you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Julie, we appreciate you.
Come to the remote